welcome to Geekism and welcome back to, I never remember what this one's called, Maple Leaf, that's it, Maple Leaf Park here in Planet Zoo, the cream mode. I know I keep saying Planet Coaster, apologies for that, just, force a habit I guess, the game, I played that game for a long time. Today we're going to be trying to bump up towards silver. I don't know whether we'll actually get silver done, because we have 7 habitat species, we need another 4 habitat species, that's quite a stretch that. What's the gold things to do? 10 species, 6 exhibits, and a yearly profit of 10 grand. So that's going to be basically increasing this. We can fill in these gaps on this one, basically, and then have some more exhibits. Okay, cool. So one thing somebody's pointed out, a few things people pointed out. One, I don't think the chief beef is set up. This, hold on. Camera, I've got this down from doing sort of glamour shots or something. Path isn't connected, but they are still getting to it. Okay, that's good. But yeah, path there is a little off, but we can fill that in. There we go. Okay, what was the other thing? Information regarding exhibits. Viewing these things here. Exhibit education board. We need some of these in here because the more info we can have here, the better. Lots of people in here. They are really, really enjoying it. There we go. So I have one there, one there. Turn this off. I hope that doesn't turn on every single time I place one. That's kind of irritating if it is. We have to get rid of the barrier on all of this. It does as well. Look at that. This path barrier's got to go. So we can do that here. There we go. Where else is it? Oh, it was there already. I already took it off. Okay, good. Oops. So in there is a who was in there? A Gila, I think that's meant to be pronounced. Somebody's corrected me. Thank you. It's like a rolled H. Gila monster. And gold. Hello. Has it just gone nighttime? Has it? Somebody else points out if you press L, you get a light. There we go. That's good, isn't it? Hopefully that'll help the YouTube video look a bit better. Peafowl. Oh. Where's broken barrier? Call a mechanic. We have a mechanic, don't we? These peafowls need to shut up. I mean, really, you're being so noisy now, peafowls. Let's have a look. Animals. 16 animals. How many of them are grown up? Because 16 is kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they really ain't. They ain't all that. These options. Why aren't these options like lit up here? We can release you into the wilds. Go on then. Let's do that. We get 1 leaf. Is that it? Okay, off you go. There we go. We gained a whole leaf for doing that. Awesome. Right, so that was all the sort of housekeeping, I think, from the last episode. I do really appreciate the feedback, by the way, folks, on these ones, because the idea of these is I'm trying to play them one a day and getting feedback before we carry on. So I really do appreciate some feedback on them. Next thing I want to do then is get over this river, and here is going to be I think it's the macaques we can have. Let's have a look. One of the animals here. We've got bears. We've got all sorts still to do. Macaques. Yeah, we're going to have some macaques on the island here. That's going to be the plan. So, path. Let's take this. That's a bit of a funky path. Let's take it there then. Can we go up with it as well? Nice. Okay, so there. And we want to bring the length down, and then we want to go for a wood here as we come all the way over here. And basically, I was hoping that was a bit higher. Okay, we can fix that. I want to kind of I want to go high enough that it's the whole thing is raised. So let's try that. Let's increase the length. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. And then decrease down to here. There we go. It's kind of annoying. It doesn't just do it all in one go. There we go. That'll do. That can go back to there. So nothing down here for now, but that will be another exhibit in the future. And then after that, we're going to have to come up to here, I think, for some more. But that's fine. This basically, because the macaques won't go... Oh, come on. What is going on here? Did we not have any mechanics? Yeah. Are you having a break, are you? How nice for you. Oh, Christ, this mechanic is glowing. Okay, so do you want to get in there then and fix that, hey? Where's the tortoise? Right, you're on a... Oh, it's already halfway back up. That's good. I was gonna say you're on a mission now to see if you can get in there before the tortoise heads over. All right, let's carry on then. So macaques, yeah. So basically, I'm pretty sure if we have a look at the animal, we can see that they don't go into the water. So I'm pretty sure we could use the island as like a natural barrier. Let's have a look, Zoopedia. I think it tells you somewhere here whether they'll go into water. The water requirement is 0, which suggests they won't. Oh, maybe it doesn't tell you. Okay. Well, I thought it did, but that's fine. We'll try it as if they can't. Okay, and then we can always change it if we need to. So that's not very high there, so we're going to have to go for glass there, right? And then we'll have something like there we go, nice and high. That's good. And the length will increase. Why can't I do this? Oh, we're just close to the thing there. Okay, so we click to go there. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that that's all we kind of have to do, really. Like, that is the barrier. I mean, that seems kind of ridiculous, but I actually think that is all we need. So I can now go null and basically bring the null barrier around here like this in the lovely rain. Yeah? That's it. I mean, that's all we have to do. Now, where we get the staff gate in here is going to be tricky. Maybe we have to take the fence even higher and we can have the staff gate underneath it. Maybe. Or we could bring it from over there. That's not an awful idea, is it? Okay. It's going to look a bit messy, but with the lack of terrain tools here, it's kind of going to have to what we deal with. Oops. So if we bring this over here. Right, okay. So now let's change that barrier slightly over this side. Let's get rid of that one and that one and that one. So building off here, we're going to have to come in something like that, aren't we? So let's shorten that down. Right, and then go for chain link. Although chain link is climbable. Corrugated isn't. So we'll do the wood logs because we can put the no climb thing on top of them, right? It's a mess, but again, it should be okay. So if we get rid of some of the path there, just so we can fit this door in habitat. Let's have a look. That's the question: is whether or not we can get it in there because the terrain disrupted by water volume. Okay. Alright, let's edit barrier again. Let's take you in and you in, and then we should be able to bring the whole thing in like this. Like so, there we go, and then take you out that way and you out that way. And still... Okay, so what we're going to probably have to do is work from that, right? Okay. There we go. Right, okay, and then we can delete that one. Yeah. Oh, it's not great, but it might have to do, to be honest. Let's bring those in a little. Bring bring all these into match. And then take them all over that way, because they don't have to be that tall, do they? There we go. That looks a bit more acceptable, I suppose. And then we can take that path from there up. Oops. Path up to sort of get onto there. I've actually gone a bit too high there with that, but there. Okay. Right. Let's see if that's. We have a barrier that's dirty. Apparently, is it the water that's dirty? Do we have? Are we going to need to do water treatment? If we need water treatment, I really kind of want that over here. I think as long as it touches that water, it's saying the water's clean. Go on, we'll put one down. We'll for sake of clarity, we'll put one down. Yeah, and then we could probably do with a keeper hut over here as well for these macaques, and then we can carry this path over to here. I just think that, do you know what? To go from a tutorial level that holds your hand to this, where you're limited with terrain. Maybe this wasn't the best idea building this here, but we'll see. Binion Peak Valley is about to mature. Okay, well, as soon as you do, you're out of here. When you say about to, how long's about to? Because we need to clear some of these babies out. Juvenile, where's your life? Is it literally just waiting for that month to tick over? There we go. So, off to the wild with you. Oh, you're worth 5. That's better. There we go. Mirror has matured. Where's Mirror? Off to the wild. 3. Okay. That's 2 of you gone. Let's hope that's enough. Okay, so, macaques. Don't know what they need. Let's just get a couple in, eh? And see how we get on. There we go. Spectre was left. Can't imagine it went well. Cleanliness is good, so we still need education. Okay, so habitat 3 we haven't named. I think that's crocodiles. Okay, animal trading. Macaque. I'm gonna guess a boy and a few girls is probably the best way to go. So, adopt. Is there any with like slightly better stats? You've got good stats. Is there no boys? Okay. So I've picked them two. Maybe a slightly younger one. So we can actually survive for a bit, that one. Alright, 3 girls it is then. Come on, ladies. Let's get you in. Move to habitat 4. Okay, so first of all, let's name that. I have no idea how to spell macaque. Japanese Macaque habitat. There we go. And then over here, I'm gonna guess this is the habitat 3. Yeah, there we go. So crocodile. Oh, look at me knowing it's a crocodile, not an alligator. I mean, I do know it's a crocodile, not an alligator, but I just constantly get those mixed up. Why have we not got more heated areas here? Okay, sorry about that. There was somebody at the door. Right, macaques are in. Terrible welfare, but I don't think it's a temperature thing. I think they're all right. Let's have a look. Habitat. Yeah, temperature they're fine with. Okay, so plants are bad. Hard shelter's bad. There's insufficient size or crowding issues. Right. Too few adults. Oh, right. Okay, so there's too few adults, but there's not enough room for you. Is that what you're telling me? No, there's plenty of room, look. No climbing room. Right, that's fine. Okay, so we need some more adults, which we'll bring in eventually. How many do you actually want? Maybe looks like 6, I guess. Sorry, somebody else at the door. That was pretty crazy. Okay, 2 different parcels being delivered by 2 different companies in the space of a minute or 2. That's correct. That's mental. Right, food then. There's nothing we can do about that. So social, the group's too small. That's fine. We could take a few more on. That's going to be the climbing. Habitat-wise, it's mostly plants and hard shelter, and then some enrichment items as well. Okay, so not an awful fix here. Terrain-wise, they need a bit more rock and a bit more soil. Okay, so it's difficult to kind of see without because it's all snow. Oh, here we go. So, rock. There we go, and soil. But I think the thing is that they're quite happy with it being snow, which at the minute it is. So when the snow clears, I guess that changes. Right, so let's build. Oh, and barrier-wise, let's check barrier-wise. Which one is it? Traversable area. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's okay as well. It's saying they're not going to go into the water. All right, awesome. Right then. Climbing stuff then. We have climbing stuff. It's all this climbing area. So I say we just kind of go for this. Build out a cool little structure. Keep it towards the back. So that we're not... Look at that how the snow goes, man. It's so neat. But nothing crazy here, I don't think. I don't think we have to go too intense with what we do here. Do we have a little... Do we not have it? Do we know how to know like 2 by 2? 2 by 1. I suppose we put 2 of them next to each other, can we? There we go. Something like that, don't we? There we go. And then a log that joins them up. Oops. Yeah, that'll do, actually. We can go like that. Put another one in. So you can get up there if you want to. Then we'll go for a longer one across here that links to another one of these, not on an angle. Something like that. There we go. A couple of these at the bottom to hold it up. There we go. And probably just some fair old height is going to be good as well. So let's go for one of them right up to here. Just for the really adventurous of them to see if they can get up there. Now I'll try these thin ones. I'm not sure. During the beta at least I saw anyone get across these, but we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. And we'll try them. Right, let's bring that in down to there to give them something to aim towards. It's difficult in the snow, but I think we're getting there. Habitat 6 meter thin, which can then take us over to here. How are we doing there? Right, so little over, little down, little out. Should hit it. There we go. Nice. We should probably have built this in a group so it all stuck together, but never mind. Yeah, let's do it in a group because I'm fed up with the menu going away each time. Let's drag all that together. Blueprints. There we go. Right, so here it would behoove us to have another platform, I think. So 2 by 1 one will do. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna say, actually no, let's do one more like out here. They can get to if they want to. There we go. And then that'll need a bit of support, so there we go. Okay, I'm going to say that's enough. I think these just probably need a bit of room, bit of something off them to help them stand up because they're pretty. Not that they actually do, but you know, from a design point of view, they need something to keep them stood up. There we go. Okay, that's a decent little climbing thing, I reckon. Let's have a look. Let's come out of there. Let's check how we're doing there with terrain. Let's unpause it so they can figure it out. There we go. So that's gone all the way back up now. A lot of that classes as hard shelter as well, which is pretty useful. Although we will have to get some more hard shelter in there. We don't want to. We do need to make these non-climbable, right? I've just remembered that as I was going to build some shelter up against them. So look at all of them. Non-climbable. No, not that side. That side. There we go. It's just like a metal thing. I don't know whether it's electric or if it's just something they can't get any grip on. I don't know how it's working actually. But now we can build maybe down in this corner some construction stuff off them to act as a non-climbing area, as a habitable area. Excuse me. There we go. So something like that runs alongside it like that. There you go. Some of it's going to be in the water, but I think that's going to be okay. Right, pillars. It's the best way of doing this. Let's put a wall piece there. Breeze block wall piece there. So cap it off. Okay, that goes under the water. And then from a pillar point of view, let's turn that back on. Take that in. Okay, and again, very kind of serviceable really, because I haven't taken the time to research. Oh, come on, that should really be working on the same grid. Yeah, I haven't taken the time to research the shapes and stuff, but that'll do the job. That's a bit of cover for them there, and we should probably get some bedding under there, I suppose, as well. Although probably their bedding would be. So we can't just do terrain. They can't do anything about the terrain. That's so grim. Their bedding would be better suited for them. Oh, I mean, look at that. We're gonna have to put a rock under that or something. Better suited for them high up. But I suppose we're in like a taiga here, right? Luckily, we've got these nice big old rocks that will fit under there nicely. Not cause much of a bother. There we go. Right, there's a bit more shelter for you then. Okay, so next up we need some trees and ting. So nutrition's up now, social's up there. We could do with a couple more of you. That's fine. So plants, here we go. Plenty of coverage in Asian taiga. That's probably where we're going to go with it, I suppose. So continent, Asia, biome, taiga, plants. Boom. So lots of... Oh, yeah, look at this. Lots of these big old trees. Now, these are, I'm assuming, climbable. So we're going to keep these towards the water's edge rather than anywhere else. So as that they're still part of it, but aren't going to be used to be able to, you know, get out. Look at these Himalayan pines and stuff. Love it. Okay, so there's your big trees. All right, that's what you're getting. Ivy. Any like low down things? Oh, we've got this cornel stuff. This nice cute little flower. I like this actually. So we get some plenty of that around. Oh, these as well. These little birches. These are good. We can get a couple more of these in. That should be okay. Unless they could maybe jump there. We might have to change that once we're all up and running. Let's just keep an eye on that. Okay, and we'll put a tree there. Sort of mixing the realism of the trees and the climbing structure together. It's really tricky to see anything in the snow, but I'm going to say that's probably fine. Oops, that's a long row. Shush, Oreo. That's my Siamese, by the way. Lots of new people, so I will mention it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him. That's just the noise Siamese make. I have to point this out every time because I always get comments saying, is everything alright with your cat? Yeah, that's just the noise they make. They're just arseholes. He's a good cat, but he's a very noisy boy. Right, let's... okay, let's just check traversable area then. Ooh, I think we're going to be alright. No, it's not showing up as an escapee route. Let's just maybe take that edge down there just a little. The game's saying it's fine, but I feel like I need to do something like that. There we go, and then just come in and bring these pillars back up. Oops, no, that's what I want. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I feel that's what I need to do. Alright, so I think that's about as best we're going to get at the minute. A guy would be nice to bring up the welfare a bit, but otherwise they're fine. So we need some enrichment. Actually, no, we're going to have to get some more in because that social group there, that is the only way we're going to get the welfare up nice and high. So we're going to have a female-only group, I suppose. Oh, we've got lemurs as well. I didn't see them. Oh, and snow leopards. They like the cold. Were they there before, or are these unlocking as we go? Because this is showing us having no macaques now. What's that all about? Well, we'll have to keep an eye on that, but they may well just have low welfare from their social group. So in that case, we need to desperately work on some enrichment for them. So, oh, hello. Oh, nice. Okay, saltwater crocodile you've been working on. So, Jeff, I need you on the macaques, please. As quick as you can. Thank you. But seeing as we now have something more for the alligators, let's come and throw it in for them, I suppose. Species. Where are you? Sorry, crocodile, I mean crocodile. You have poor food enrichment, but we now have a blood pumpkin. So that's good. There you go. Oh, you've got cracking welfare now, haven't you? Look at that. People are going to be coming over here and seeing the new hotness that is the macaques. Where are you, little macaques? There we go. So hopefully some enrichment for them pretty soon. I feel like the guests deserve this to be covered. So let's do a little simple building there for them. Pitched roof here. Let's get it lined up roughly with the path. There we go. Oh, it's cold, isn't it? There you go. Okay, so what we'll do here is make a simple pattern that we can just copy over. So take that to there and down to roughly to the ground. So there we go. Bring in a bit of different pillar there for some interesting shape, and then take that up. Okay, that doesn't really go very well, does it? What about the wooden post? Yeah, that's more suitable, I suppose. Let's take both of those up a little bit. Okay, so then we'll take all of these. Oh, just why are they not on the grid? They're all built on the grid. Sun's coming out now. Look, just as I build them something nice. Okay. Oh, never mind. It's raining now. Okay, so props, fences. Here we go. We've got some simple fencing here that can go in. Indian pea files matured. That's good. Get some more points with you. This whole thing's off a little. Look, Chanty has not built well here at all. That's what you get for trying to build quick. Let's go to there. Yeah, there we go. And then take both of those across as well. There we go. And then the whole thing should just be able to be duplicated across relatively acceptably. There we go. And then finally just those 6 pieces can go onto the end there. Right, that'll do. There we go. Nothing special, but it keeps them dry when they're looking at the macaques, who seem to be okay now. Yeah, just research then. We'll wait for the vet research in the next episode. Hopefully we'll make them happy, but otherwise, let's just check out one of them and see. They're just chilling, man. Look at them. They don't mind the cold. They don't mind the rain. Oof. It's got a bit of an itch, but apart from that, they seem to have settled in quite nicely. We'll keep an eye on them. Get some Oh, actually, do you know what? Thinking about it, we might have some enrichment, like because some of the stuff carries over, right? There might be something unlocked. Sprinkler. Oh, food and drink as well. We need, right? Of course. Okay, so feeding platform. Just really, I always forget to like feed animals. Right, so we'll put that there because they don't seem to be working very well unless they're on the floor. We'll get a sprinkler in. That's a little bit of enrichment. It ain't much, folks. I'm sorry. And we'll get a water pipe in here as well. It won't go by the barrier, will it? Okay. I always like to have it grounded somewhere. Maybe here by this plant. Yeah. Maybe move the 2 plants there. To around the back. There we go. So you've got water. Your barrier needs fixing. But talking of which, we need a keeper for you, don't we? So keeper goes there. Okay. Work zone, new work zone. So at the minute, you're having to come all the way over to here, I'm afraid. But we will sort a new keeper hut out for you next time. And this work zone is going to be Macaque work zone. Oh. Macaque work zone. Macaque work zone. There we go. You get paid what you're worth. You're damn right you do, not a penny more. Okay, so their welfare should be up a bit now, right? Let's have a look. Oh, still not in the green. There's enrichment. Oh, like really low toy enrichment. Just like not impressed at all with the sprinkler. But he's running. Oh, he's running. We're gonna go and have a little spray in the sprinkler. There we go. As soon as it gets bright, I'll take a screenshot. But other than that, thanks very much for watching. Till the next one, be good.